Yeah, I don't really think that there's some people out there that like deserve to live in this world. I know it's like it sounds really fucked up and like moralistic or maybe fucking purity tested for me to say or whatever. I don't know, bro. Like people say there's two sides to every story, but not every story is written well. I don't know. Just like being an adult, I think one thing that kind of fucks me up about being an adult is that there's so many adults, a grown ass man, grown ass woman, whatever, who are like they are fine with fucking lying, fucking deceiving, and fucking fine not taking any kind of accountability whatsoever. Like there's people like in the past where like I had to threaten to like report them to the government because they owe me money. Like workplaces, like bosses, like supervisors, like people who like had kids or married in their middle ages. I had to threaten to report them to give me the money that I was legally owned, right? And it just shocks me that there's people in this world who are married, grown ass man by the way, who like can't take accountability whatsoever, and their managers, their bosses. Like it's like a fucked up world we live in. And the thing is, they always try to impose their authority onto other people, but it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like what the fuck, like damn. It's like damn bitch, you lived your whole life like this, and really thought I was no one's gonna call you out, bro. Like you really thought I was not gonna call you out on you breaking labor laws or whatever the fuck, bro. Like you really thought I was gonna like I was not going to like really thought I was gonna let you get away with that. Like the fuck. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, damn, like adults be out here like that. I kind of feel like one of the things that we don't really teach children enough as a 26-year-old and as someone's working in education and all that is to stand up to authority and to reject premises given by authority. Of course, this part doesn't just pertain to like authority as well. It could also pertain to like if you're in a relationship with someone who gives nuance for themselves but do not give nuance for you, right? So it's like a bunch of stuff like that. All right, all right. I think oh, that's a better angle. Cool. Yeah, I should move this. Move my installs and yeah, I don't know. It's just like it just boggles my fucking mind. People be like living life like that, and they're I guess they're fine with it. I don't know. Maybe they rationalize themselves like they're the good guy. I haven't finished reading this book, but I've read this book. What's called Eichmann in Jerusalem. It's by what is it fucking name? What's her fucking name? Fucking Hannah Arendt. Hannah Arendt is Jewish German philosopher, and her book is called Eichmann in Jerusalem: The Banality of Evil. And in that book, right, very long fucking book by the way, she talks about how like there's this Nazi officer that got persecuted in I think Jerusalem, like in Israel, right? And throughout the trial, people were questioning him like, why do you do the things you do? Why do you believe the things you did? And this bro was giving like dumbass fucking answers. Like their answers were so stupid and so benign and so like dumb. These motherfuckers like the prosecution were like, no, no fucking way. Like this bro can't be like this bro be like not for real, right? He can't be this fucking dumb. He has to be like a fucking like a mastermind of blah blah blah, blah all this XYZ blah XYZ. And bro and fucking Icon was saying shit. No, I'm not anti-Semitic. I got like a Jewish friend and blah 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 and all that type of stuff. And you go to his personal history, it's like yeah, he's like actually like, cool with Jewish people in the past or some shit like that, but he still facilitated the death and like the deportation of thousands of Jews, right? And when you go to why he like rank continued to have a career in like the Nazi party is because like he was just like yeah I don't know it's like need a job and just need to like as my career I was making good money I was making good money from that blah 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 blah. I mean, yeah sure it kind of sucked that I had to like kill all these Jews or whatever. But shit, man, it's part of the job. That's basically the fucking rationale this guy used. He's like, I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks, but like, I got bills to pay, and I'm just like this guy was just a mediocre guy who was given reins of power, and he used that to like help facilitate, like, one of the worst human rights atrocities. And the rationale was just like, yeah, man, I mean, I don't know, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. Oh well, can't do nothing about it, right? And it's kind of got me wondering about how a lot of people act in this world, like about how a lot of people convince themselves of the shitty things to do, and they're kind of just like, well, this is how the world is. Can't do not much about it. Oh well. Like, it just shocks me how a lot of people be thinking like that. And I think when it comes to authority and all that type of shit, like, yeah, of course, you have like, like President of the United States, all that. But I think the everyday evil that we face in our day-to-day lives, it's not from the president. Yeah, there could be government institutions, of course, depending, obviously if like a legal immigrant or undocumented or whatever, of course is that. But I think the average day-to-day evil that people face in their life, that's more hits close to home, are the people in their lives that are authority figures. So basically, like, your boss in a workplace. And maybe the police, if you live in a corrupt town, I don't know. And the thing is like we're not really taught about how to stand up to authority, right? We're not really taught to reject the premises of authority and how do you be saying a lot of bullshit and stuff like that. And one thing I realized being an adult is like there's a lot of people who are adults and they are in a position of authority, but they are in the wrong. They should not be in a position of authority, and you don't expect no one to call them out on that. That's why they be acting the way they be acting. I don't know, it just like shocks me that like there's a lot of people out there who who work in management. They're like, yep, oh well, I guess I have to fire someone because of, even though they have a family to feed. Well, oh well, part of the job. Like, it just boggles my fucking mind that people be living acting like that. Like, grown ass adults, by the way.